And we are live. Hello and welcome to this barely awake mod spotlight. And boy oh boy, this was a lot of stuff to do. As you can see, I am surrounded on all sides by all sorts of blocks. So this is Lord Wiader's, or Wiader, I don't know how you pronounce that. Tell me if you know. I don't want to mangle it. And his tiered, let's see, the tiered system, 3.9, and with, as you can see, it adds in a ridiculous amount of blocks, and that's awesome. And it's also a work in progress, so more to come. Anyway, we should get going. And first off, let's do something simple, and that is the ore detectors. And of course I haven't built the easy access ways up to these ore detectors. But that's fine, because we'll just go into the, let's see, I started from, this is the vanilla one, nothing to it, tier 2, it needs the tier 2 motors, the tier 2 detector components, and a few more, and then the tier 3 follows the same pattern, tier 4 all the way up to tier 5. So that is hideously expensive. Let's check the range though. Ore detector, okay, 150 meters, that's the vanilla, fair enough. This 172 meters, so okay, a bit more. Cool. 192 on the tier 3. Tier 4, 245, hello, and with the max legendary 300 meters, so that's twice as much. I would say that's worth it. Now then, for our next test, we are going to turn on a lot of refineries here, because, you know what, I'll go on the other side. This, and I cannot do all the testing with this because this mod has tiered refineries. Here you can see 2, 3, 4, and legendary. So that's the thing. Yeah, so this is the vanilla one. Then you have the tier 2, 3, 4, and 5 again. What I'm interested in is what happened, and I have loaded everybody up with 10k iron ore, super common thing to do. So here it's churning through it, nothing to it there, okay. Same here, what happens when I turn it on? It doesn't seem that much faster. I think that tier 2 is not very much faster anyway. Tier 3, a little increase in speed, a little. Tier 4, we should see a marked difference. Oh yeah, here we go. And the tier 5 is way faster. So I'll turn down the volume a little. Yeah, okay. So that's the thing. Although these are hideously expensive. Now then, we have another set of refineries, and these are all vanilla refineries. But I am using the speed modules and yield modules. I'll get down here. The tiered speed and yield modules. It does not have power saving modules, and I guess that's fine. So you can't have super power efficient refineries that can run all night long with a single iota of uranium. And I guess that's kind of fair. Not that we're going for realism here, really. So, okay. Refinery. Here. About as fast as a tier 5, I would say. So that's the regular. Tier 2 then. Yep, you can see that it's somewhere what faster. Tier 3. Churning through it. Okay. Tier 4. And now we should see a marked increase in speed. Yes, we are. Takes only a couple of seconds for it to do that. And we are also should be getting huge amounts. Which reminds me, I have been an idiot. And here we can go, yeah. Because I can totally just, watch here, productivity 500%. Cool, effectiveness to 11. So that's the tier 5 here for 26, 175. 361, 159. And level 2s are 330 and 148 as opposed to, let's see, 300 and 141. So yeah, the scaling on this mod is really nice. It's a thing. It doesn't come through as super OP, and I very much like that. Okay, so that was the refineries, and I have a sneaking suspicion that if you build a tier 5 refinery with tier 5 modules, you could basically refine out a planet in a matter of hours. So yeah. Oh, I did a stupid here. Sorry for that. No. Small cargo. I am so sorry, guys. I'm barely awake. Stop bothering me. What's this? Yes. Here. I noticed while tinkering around with stuff. Oh, come on. That this mod also add in some conveyors. So. Come on, Remethup. You're supposed to be good at this. You're not. Okay, there. So this is the vanilla conveyor tube, beloved by all. Nothing special to it. Then you have the alloy, using the upgraded motors and alloy plates. And then you have the metal, using tier 3. There's no 4 or 5, but that's okay. I don't especially feel the need for legendary conveyors. So let's kill it and just count bullets here before. Okay, so that was 8 bullets before it turned dysfunctional. Fair enough. Okay, we are, and then 2 in the air, so it's easier to count. There, that was around 30. So way more resilient, which is a really good thing. And let's see here. There, that was, I was at 30, so and up to, yeah. I should have counted that better, shouldn't I? Okay. Next. Okay. 1900. There, around 45 bullets, so way more resilient. Cool. Yeah, I dig it. Okay, so that is the conveyors and refineries. We are not done yet. Because here we have jump drives. I'm not going to jump anywhere. This is the vanilla one. All the grids are similar here. Nothing to it. This has the vanilla range of 2,000 kilometers as a max. Okay. Tier 2. To 275. And of course it takes up more stuffs. Oh, that reminds me. Okay, tier 3 to 720. Tier 4 3.5 sharp. So we are beginning to, yeah, and the legendary one 4,120 kilometers, so twice the range of the tier of the vanilla one. And that is kind of cool because you can have a game with lots of restrictions and build small and still build very powerful. So this mod in a way is a server saver, I guess. Okay. So now I want and need to move you around. We will get to you shortly. Yes, I have a lot of crafts here. I'll give you one guess as to what I am going to do with that. Because this mod also has oxygen generators. So, of course it does. 3, 4, 5. Yeah. And as we saw when we did the last spotlight with assemblers, let's just jump into the production tab here and I'll show you why. Here we have the super here. CO3, let's see, nickel, silicon, platinum, and uranium. So as you can see, getting the components for the high level stuff, yeah, it's going to be a lot of work and mining, and I'm happy with that. I think that's, let's see. Now then, the easiest way to test out if this how this works is to go here. This should be filling up, yeah, at the impressive speed of slow. I fill them all to the brim with ice, and yes, the cargo capacity is differentiated. That means that the tier 1 takes about 110 tons of ice, up to tier 5 that goes to 2 something, so you can have more ice in it. Okay, so number 2, we shouldn't see much of a difference now. 2 is about 10 to 15% better. Okay, 3. See, can we? Oh, there. Thank you. Bit better. You can see it. It's getting up a bit faster. Let's see, and then 4. This is where things begin to be noticeably faster. Yes, absolutely. It's just pouring in there. And lastly, the legendary. I wish I had a voice that sounded much cooler, so I could go. Maybe I can. Legendary. I don't know. Okay, so there we go. That's one. I chopped off all the conveyor junction lines here. So yeah. Okay, let's just check here. This is at 7.5. Okay, run. This is now on 3.1. Okay, it wasn't that fast. Ugh. Anyway. Now then, let's get to a little bit of mining. This is a completely vanilla miner. And what we do with this, the same as always, we dig a hole. Okay. Very... Okay, so that's that. This mod adds in the drills for large ship. I guess the same applies to that. So okay, very regular standard hole, nothing to it. Then we have the tier 2s. And I have a sneaking suspicion, and this is called enhanced, and that is kind of cool, so it follows the naming convention with the handles, which is kind of obvious, I guess. Okay. Honestly, I can't see much difference. I guess there's some. I guess the 10 to 15% are still here. It's kind of hard to tell. Can I just get up? So, and this is a very unscientific test. There's nothing to it. Maybe it's but maybe I dug a little deeper. I don't know. You know what? I'm not going to go all the way. I'm just going to toy around with this one. Tier 5, the veteran drill. Hello, Ice Lake. So, but what I will do though, okay, so a little tiny hole here. I have a feeling that that's a bit bigger. No, isn't it? No, it doesn't look like it. I don't know what's up with that. Okay, what I will do, let's see. This is 29,600 kilos. Okay, 29,600. And you are 26. And that's because of the drills. They are markedly heavier. So that's a thing. All right. So how, let's just check with the hydrogen again. Ow. 20% here, 21. And the tier 5 is at 17. Oh, because it has already expended all its ice. Oh, that's strange. Wait a minute. Oh. It completely have. Now this is actually very interesting. Did I? Huh. Oh. So the tier 5, that tier, or all the different oxygen generators, seems to be giving, they burn through the ice faster, but they are less efficient. Maybe even at an inverse. Not that you usually lack ice, but for those scenarios where you do, I would be careful about using those high-tiered generators. That's actually very interesting. Huh. Anyway, that will be it for me for now. I have realized that I'm going to make 2 more spotlights. One with the thrusters and one with all the weapons. So, in the meantime, I wish you all a good day and thank you for watching. I'll see you around. Bye!